In a striking parliamentary admission, Jess Phillips, the Minister for Safeguarding, acknowledged widespread awareness of systemic failures in addressing organised child sexual exploitation, stating unequivocally, "I know exactly the issue of the cover-up, and so does everybody already."
I know exactly the issue of the cover-up, as does everybody already, because of the many local inquiries that have told us that this happened, and the national inquiry that has told us that there were cover-ups. What we must focus on is making sure, like happened in Telford, that there is a local process of accountability that actually changes things on the ground. And that is what I will do. I have been trying to change the issue of this on the ground for all of my life, since the very first time I ever met a girl who had been ignored. I will continue to do that and do what is right for the victims.
This frank concession about institutional knowledge of grooming gang scandals has raised urgent questions about the government's continued reluctance to establish a national inquiry. The apparent contradiction between ministerial awareness of these historical cover-ups and the absence of comprehensive investigative action has drawn criticism from cross-party MPs and victim advocacy groups. Survivors' organisations have expressed particular concern that without formal scrutiny, patterns of institutional neglect may persist, potentially enabling future failures in child protection. The Minister's comments come amid growing pressure on authorities to examine how multiple agencies allegedly overlooked or minimised reports of abuse in various towns across England. Political analysts note this development highlights tensions between departmental transparency and the challenges of addressing complex multi-agency failings that span decades. Legal experts emphasise that only through an independent, judge-led inquiry can the full scope of these institutional shortcomings be properly examined and remedied. The government faces mounting calls to reconcile Phillips' acknowledgement with concrete action, as victims and campaigners await clarity on whether this admission will translate into meaningful investigation.